So, what's your favorite YouTube song?
Oh, fuck. That's really tough, bud. Um, Man, if I had to pick my favorite U2 song, see, to me, it comes out. I have a top five, and then I have to narrow it down from there. My five U2
Oh, just give me your
songs would
top
have to
five
be,
then. Give me your top five.
would have to be Beautiful Day. What I say? I said Beautiful Day, Sunday, Bloody Sunday, which we'll get to. Bad. Uh, Man, I'm gonna say bad. I'm gonna echo. Who's gonna know? Mysterious Ways is a great song. And I'm also gonna echo where the streets have no name is probably my favorite. That might be one of my favorite songs.
I really do like that song. I really do.
It's in my top five of all time.
You gave me your top five. Guess what I'm going to do?
Oh boy, Bill, what do you got?
Okay, in no particular order. Actually, this might be in a slight particular order. I do like Sunday, Bloody Sunday, which is about Bloody Sunday in Ireland.
Literally, Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, Bloody Sunday.
It's a protest song in a sense, if you think about it.
Yeah, and Paramore's version of that song sucks.
Yeah, sorry, Paramore.
I'm sure you're lovely folks, but
oh yeah, but no.
Another one is One.
One is very good. It's a twisted song.
Yeah, it's like a breakup song.
It is. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a great love song." No, it's a breakup song, guys. We're one, but we're not the same.
To enter, and then you made me crawl, but I keep holding on.
Like, bruh, that's so depressing and so sad.
Actually, no, I would put one at number 3. Number 4, I would probably put Vertigo. I actually do like Hello, Hello.
I love Vertigo too. It's up there for me as well.
Like I said, 3 is one. Number 2, I think this is actually a very underrated song. Walk On.
That's a great one. Oh my God. I love Walk On.
I think that song is very under the radar.
It is. It's very under the radar. I second that.
Walk on.
Walk on. Yeah, totally. Good one.
Stay safe tonight.
Yeah, it's a good one, man.
And my number 1, and you just said it, and I know, and because this is like the U2 I grew up with.
Yeah.
Because I was born in 94.
Yep.
And this was the one I grew up with, and this was Beautiful Day.
Oh, so good.
Because, that was a lot of people grew up with the U2 of Sunday, Bloody Sunday, or One.
Yep.
That was the type of U2 I grew up on. Beautiful Day, Walk On.
Yeah, Elevation off that album.
Elevation, that's the U2 I grew up on.
Yep.
And it also had, because I really do love that song. And it has a bit of a sentimental reason, and I already liked it before this, but my good friend Steve, if you are watching, shout out, buddy. Yeah, he's going to be at that Foo Fighters show with me, Steve.
Yes, Bill and I are seeing the Foo Fighters.
You're going to meet him.
I'm excited to meet your friend, Bill. We're seeing the Foo Fighters in July. We can't wait.
Yeah. When Steve and his lovely wife, Abby, if you're watching, shout out to you as well.
Heck yeah.
When they got married, they actually, at the end of their ceremony, goes, I now present to you Steve and Abby as husband and wife. They actually walked out to Beautiful Day.
Really?
They actually walked out to that song.
Beautiful Day. That's an interesting pick, though, if you think about it, too.
Why do you say that's an interesting pick?
Well, I was expecting you said I expected to say All I Want Is You, but that's another U2 song. But
no, it's like I remember the moment specifically. I now present you for the first time, husband and wife, Steve and Am, and they're walking out, and it's a beautiful day.
Actually, I could see that now. That makes sense.
Don't let it slip away.
Woo!
I can actually, I can see that because they got married, so it's a
beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day. And like, yeah, but YouTube, but I didn't even know YouTube was around in the 70s and 80s till I was like, 14. I thought, because again, when I growing up on more like their 2000s, 90s stuff,
Yeah.
you're not aware that they were around longer.
They formed in 1976. You forget that.
I started falling in love with their other stuff in 7th grade when I first heard the song One.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That does sound like a breakup song.
It is. It is a breakup song.
And you say that song is actually played at weddings, but it's like
Bono has gone on record and actually said that some people he has known people who have used that as their wedding song. And he's like, "Are you mad?
That song's not about falling in love.
It's about breaking up. Are you crazy?"
Did I ask too much? More than a lot. You give me nothing, and now it's all I got. Because you know what? It's like another song. And this is completely off topic, but you know what's another song that people think it's a wedding, that they play this at weddings, but it's so not a wedding song.
Which one?
Someone Like You by Adele.
Oh my God, you're right. Stay With Me by Sam Smith.
Like, guys, I get it. We're not on topic here, but guys, never mind. I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you. Exactly. Does that sound like they're in love? No,
it's like a terrible breakup song.
Stay with me because I'm on my knees. You know what? One day, what should be a topic for us? Just misinterpreted songs.
That's a good idea. We should do that one day.
But we have to exclude one, and I'll tell you off air.
Okay, it's fine.
But
no worries.
But you two, I do like Bono. I think he's very talented. But what do you think, though, JT? A lot of people think he's a pompous ass.
I've heard that as well. I mean, like, I'm a big fan of them. I mean, to be honest, Bono I think has his own insecurities and he just vents them sometimes.
And he does good things though. He raised money for people in Africa.
He is that's one of the things about them too, that they are activists. They try their best to change the world in the best they can. So, in whatever way they can. I mean, they're activists as well. They aside from their music, they have their fan, like they created the One campaign, which now like helps at AIDS. Now they can actually treat AIDS because they like help fund it. Basically, it was crazy. So they're just trying to do good in the world,
And God bless them for doing that.
Yeah.
But Robin Williams used to have this joke about it. Every time I clap my hands, a child in Africa dies. And then Robin Williams goes, "Well, stop clapping your hands."
Exactly.
Should Bono stop clapping his hands?
That's up to him. I think he's fine though.
Yeah. Bono.
Yeah, Bono. Love him. I think they're great. I think they're very talented, truthfully. And for a band that started out literally from high school that took on the world, I mean, come on.
And Bono and The Edge did Broadway once.
Yeah, they did Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. How could you forget
that show was a disaster.
I saw it on Broadway.
And
I liked it, but it was like, whatever.
Justin saw it.
Oh my God.
And there was like an hour and a half delay.
That's terrible. It was a show doomed from the start. So,
and like people and like was like extra Broadway show delayed for 1 hour. It was like they improvised. And do you know that but with that show, it's actually kind of funny. Again, off topic. Well, it's not funny, it's kind of screwed up. The guy who was in charge, I think he was at the Edge's apartment for him to sign the contract.
Yeah.
And I think the story goes, the guy who was going to produce it didn't have a pen. And the Edge went up to go get a pen. And then you know what happened to the producer? He had a heart attack and died.
Oh, good God.
So, yeah, that show was doomed from the start.
Yeah, that one did not do well. So,
not that I'm making light of this poor man's death, but
no, of course not. But
but it's kind of, this show was doomed from the start.
Yeah, unfortunately.
If I'm Bono, I'm like, okay, is this an omen? Is this a bad omen? If someone's, died at the sign-in?
Yeah, literally.
So, yeah, but and you saw U2, right?
I did. I saw them in 2017. I'm waiting for my Octung Baby 30th anniversary tour. U2, just letting you guys know.
He's waiting. You're waiting, aren't you?
I'm waiting. I saw them on the Joshua Tree Tour 2017. And they were, that was my first time seeing them. That was my dad's second time seeing them. But they're one of my favorite live performances I've ever seen. We talked about that as well. Like, that's another one of our podcasts. Check it out. But I saw them and I was like, oh my God, this was incredible. Like there's one thing to hear their songs on the radio or on your phone, or whatever, but hearing them actually live was just a drastically, incredibly different thing for the better. It was incredible.
No, I'm sure it was.
So it's they're just, and they're a live band. People forget that they're a live band. They are known to be live. They're incredible. Bill, if they tour again, you know what you're doing with me, right?
Oh, I will come with you.
No doubt, buddy. We'll go together.
We're going together.
Yeah,
that's one of the acts he has to drag me to. The other one and Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, get on it, bud. And Billy Joel, because you haven't seen him yet.
I have not seen him yet. So we're gonna be a little busy.
We're gonna be busy. We're gonna be definitely prioritizing your next couple of years.
What if I move somewhere far away?
Yeah, right now I'll track you down. I'll get you.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I think, we're kind of coming to the closing of this episode, but I think, but just in closing thoughts, U2, yes, they came from Ireland, so you have to talk about them, but they do have they're not completely, they're an Irish band with they're not really Irish sounding in a sense. They're a rock band, don't get me wrong, but there's some songs that are not the closest one they have, in my opinion, that's a true Irish song is I Still Haven't Found What I'm Looking For, if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's the one I could single out and be yeah, that's an Irish song or gospel song in a sense.
My good friend Daniel Zuckerman, when he was in Ireland, he met this guy. And, when you say with Irish sounding, you're kind of right, because he said this guy from Ireland goes, oh, I'll be honest with you. No, actually, he wasn't in Ireland. He was in New Orleans, but the guy was from Ireland. He's like, oh, I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for America, nobody would have heard of U2.
It's true.
Yeah, they are from Ireland, but they are more Americanized.
Yeah, I remember, we could talk about them all day, but one of the things I remember hearing them talk about at one point was how they said, since we're from Ireland, our first goal was let's target the UK and tour over there, but then let's target America and break big. And they broke huge. They're still, I go on record, I've said this before, they are still to this day one of the remaining biggest bands on the planet. They will tour. They just played in India for the first time ever in 2019.
I agree.
They are one
of the biggest bands on the planet.
They're one of the biggest bands on the planet. I've gone on record before and I've talked with them. They are regardless of what you think of them, they're still an incredibly huge live act. So if you haven't seen them, get on it. This is my point of reference, but that's me.